Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is the end of Mermay and I am very behind on Mermay, but I thought I would do a quick and easy tutorial with how I color jellyfish and give them that kind of fun translucent look. So we're going to use Prismacolors today. I'm going to grab a couple colors and then we'll get started. Okay, starting out, I like to go light and then I can always add dark later, but I want them to look pretty translucent. So you'll want your pale sage, cloud blue, grayed lavender, deco pink, and then white. Okay, so starting out, I usually start with my purple. There is no order that you have to like really follow along like crazy. I'm just kind of showing you the technique I use for giving things that look like, oh my gosh, it's, you know, translucent or pearlescent. I use the same technique, by the way, for seashells. And you can do this with other colors. You don't have to go as pale. You don't have to necessarily even use pastels. But the biggest thing is I like a combination of a nice purple, a nice cool blue, a cool green, not too many yellow undertones, and then of course a pink, but that's because I want these to look like they're just little reflecting light here under the water. And I'd apply this technique to all like the jellyfish, like so even the tendrils and stuff. Like I said, I want to keep it kind of quick and easy. So that was my grayed lavender. Now I'm going to go in with my deco pink and just adding it here, adding it there. Like really don't overthink it. Don't follow me exactly where I put it. The one warning I will give you is if you are using this exact color combo, when you go to overlap with your green on purple, if you're not familiar with color theory, that is the fastest route to make brown, so don't let them overlap. Okay, so now with cloud blue, just kind of going in, adding it here and there. I like to tend to have my blue mix with my purples, and I am overlapping these ones. You just won't see me overlap with the green, because again, brown. Alright, now I got my pale sage, just filling in the gaps. And the reason I went with pale sage versus the gray-green light or whatever, can't even think of the name right now, is because that one's just a little too light. And because I want this to kind of be reflecting off the seafloor, I wanted a little bit more green than that one could provide. To each their own. Like I said, you could do this in a brighter color combo as well. Alright, so let's go back to grayed lavender. Just gonna kind of mix a little bit more in here. And that's the beauty of this, right? And you can add more blues. You could do them in all blue and purples, different shades of pink and blue, different shades of green and blue. This is just kind of my go-to pearlescent kind of color combo. Like I use this for seashells a lot. Just these four colors here. I might vary them up a bit, but like I usually stick to the lighter ones. So like if I'm using Black Widow, I'll look for lighter shades using these four colors. Doing a few layers because the grayscale is kind of dark. Okay. Not looking too shabby though. Alright, now I'm going to go in with my white. Just kind of add it in the center. Just kind of almost going up and down. You won't notice it right away, but you will later. little bit more green down here. Maybe add a little green down here. Like literally just go around and be like, you know what, there's not enough green in this corner, or there's too much purple here, I need to add this. Sit there and play with it. Nice thing with Prisma is they're pretty opaque, so if you don't like a color where it's placed, you can pretty much cover it with the next one. Alright, so hopefully you can see we have a nice cute little combo there, but we are not done. We have to move on to the next step. Okay, so I just have a little paint pen here. This one is Panda Fly. I just buy these from random brands. I don't like Posca. Posca's too transparent. This one's brand new though, so I need to just get it primed and ready. I might even just pause so you're not painstakingly watching that. Okay, so now that we have the colors down, we're actually going to take our white paint pen. You could also use gel pen. I just get really annoyed with gel pens because on top of Prisma they tend to not work very well, but to each their own. Basically I'm just going to go around and outline, keep priming my pen anywhere there's lines, and if you need to go over it with a second coat you can. Just depends on the brand of paint pen. Just gonna keep outlining. Alright, and then I'm just going to add some lines here at the top coming down. Now these can come out really white, and then when they dry they're pretty transparent, so if some of the ones look a little too transparent, just go on over them. Only word of caution is press really lightly so you don't lift the paint or tear the paper, because some paper is too thin to handle too much paint pen at once. And definitely don't go over it with like a dry nib, because that'll just actually pull off the paint that you just sat there putting on. Like here, I feel like it's a little... Alright. So I'm just finishing that up. Alright, see how it's already transformed in just a few little steps? Here we go. Alright, but we're not done. We've got to make it shimmery. Alright, so you have a few options when you're adding that shimmer factor. You could use Nuvo Glimmer Paste. This stuff lasts forever. I also have the Extreme Hologram Glitter. There's also the Mod Podge. But today I am just going to use my Spectrum Noir Clear Coat. So I'm going to prime it on another piece of paper, because there's nothing worse than adding way too much. And then I'm just going to brush on my glitter coat gently. You don't have to be like staying the lines. Okay, and then we will let that dry. Okay, and then while I was waiting for this to dry, I went ahead and did the rest of the jellyfish, same color combos, same white outline, and added the sparklies. Hopefully the camera picks it up. Yeah, see the shimmer up top here? Just when it hits the right light. And I may go back later and add some Nuvo, but what I will do is wait until I do the background and then come back with Nuvo. But already you can see a total difference between what we have here and what we have here. And now my little jellyfish is all pastel and has that like translucent, pearlescent feel to it. So then when I do this background in a dark blue, like she's under the sea, this is gonna pop out really nicely as opposed to just how it looks here. So definitely the pastel, more colored type pencils, then the white outlines using a paint pen. Any brand will do. This one's actually not too bad. They're pretty opaque. And then glitter. Like I said, I did the Spectrum Noir, but you have so many options, and I may even go over it with a coat of the Nuvo after that with the background, because I might have like trails of some glitter, you know, kind of following it up. But that's how you do it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below, and until next time, take care. Bye now.